Hey y'all. Hey my replay gang. Don't forget, we gotta wait for some people to come into the room. You can either enjoy the music or you can skip past this and get straight to the show.
Yo, how you doing? Glad you came through. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where we have fun. Grab your friends and dance along. Join the party all night long. Get ready for a ride. Buckle up, hold tight. We're gonna ignite. Shake your body to the rhythm. Let the music take control. When the beat drops, you better lose control. We're here to make memories, create an unforgettable night. Forget about your worries. Let's spread the love and shine so bright. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where the energy is high. We're gonna dance till the morning light. Feel the music, let it flow through your veins. Come on, everybody, let's have fun. Hey y'all, how you doing? Glad you came through. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where we have fun. Grab your friends and dance along. Join the party all night long. Get ready for a ride. Buckle up, hold tight. We're gonna ignite. Shake your body to the rhythm. Let the music take control. When the beat drops, you better lose control. We're here to make memories, create an unforgettable night. Forget about your worries. Let's spread the love and shine so bright. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where the energy is high. We're gonna dance till the morning light. Feel the music, let it flow through your veins. Come on, everybody, let's have fun. Hey y'all, how you doing? Glad you came through. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where we have fun. Grab your friends and dance along. Join the party all night long. Get ready for a ride. Buckle up, hold tight. We're gonna ignite. Shake your body to the rhythm. Let the music take control. When the beat drops, you better lose control. We're here to make memories, create an unforgettable night. Forget about your worries. Let's spread the love and shine so bright. Welcome to the Sugar Love Show, where the energy is high. We're gonna dance till the morning light. Feel the music, let it flow through your veins. Come on, everybody, let's have fun.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Hey y'all. Yeah, I'm starting a little bit early. Why? Because I may come back again later on today because it is a weekend. Hey Lakeisha, what's up, boo? What's up, Spice Baby? What's up, boo? Now, we was just thank you, thank you, darling. I got writer's block now, but thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Now, hold on. Before we get into us, I just want to show you something. I'm going to start in a second. Now, I'm going to start with a little bit of this, right? We were sort of kind of discussing this yesterday, but when I say something, I like to bring my receipts, right? I had to bring the receipts. That's just so we all can see and see. This is about awareness. This is never about debate. So I know sometimes, sometimes everybody could be right, but I just wanted to show this, right? And then I'm going to show a show that I'm going to get back to where we at, right? Now, this is only a clip. Now, here we go. Let's start right there. All right, you can talk now. internet is getting on my nerves. We need new wires or something outside.
Word for you, you know. But I don't want to call you that yet. I don't want to call you that yet. But we're going to continue.
Growing up, I still don't. They assume that I share their beliefs or perspectives. They see Black as, who they are and their identity. And if you're not acknowledging their struggle or the struggle of their ancestors or, the struggle of Black people, then I don't know, I guess you are naive or you don't really care about that history.
Okay, my girl. Problem number 2.
And if you're not acknowledging
Yet. I don't want to call you that yet. But we're going to continue.
Growing up, I still don't. They assume that I share their beliefs or perspectives. They see Black as, who they are and their identity. And if you're not acknowledging their struggle or the struggle of their ancestors or, the struggle of Black people, then I don't know, I guess you are naive or you don't really care about that history.
For them, you can't come up here, sir, and diminish what going up here, sir. You can't do that. So you have a second mistake already. You're close. You sound like an agent. What I'm calling up here, an agent. But, maybe you have a redemption arc. So we're going to get to the last part.
Everybody is foreign to me. That is, everybody has a different culture from me. That is including Black Americans. And it's very weird that people just think that you automatically share similarities with them just because of the skin color. The only thing I would say is that there's some shared music, maybe, but that's nothing. I have more in common with an Indian Jamaican than a Black American. Everything more in common because we actually grew up in the same culture.
I don't understand.
You said
Now, that's just one. Now we're going to get to another one, right? I tell you, the disrespect they have for Black American, especially American women, it's terrible. How in the world we have the same history, but you're telling me, no, we don't. And see, this is why we ain't gonna patronize you. Right? Now we're gonna have another whole woman, right? This is courtesy of African dysphoria. All right, dysphoria. Let's go.
Let's go ahead on and get to the devotion so I can go ahead on and stay on task here. Stay on task. Let's see here what we got. Just going through here real quick. All right, letting y'all get in. All right, so
work.
What is that?
No comment. Y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all Black. Y'all are Black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a Black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
So this is what it's all about, guys. They don't want a Black person in power. They don't want a woman in power. You ain't seen that yet. And someone's so young. Everybody gotta understand, God give you what you can handle. That's what God give you. He ain't gonna give you more than that. As long as you can stay the course, fight the fight, and keep going, that's what we're gonna do here at Thornton Township. And we've been doing a doggone good job.
Clerk, what are you doing? You're out of order. You out of order. Did I call the roll? Did I say?
Well, let's get to this. What this young lady has to say, and let's listen to her. Give her a chance to explain herself, and we're gonna thoroughly take our time with this. So let's hold on.
Hi, Jamaican immigrant here. I've been living in the States for almost a year, and I just want to give some context as to why African Americans may be experiencing what they're experiencing when it comes to us immigrants. I'm not here to invalidate that creator's feelings nor anybody's feelings who shares that experience with her. So first things first, the way how African Americans prioritize Blackness isn't necessarily the same way in which an immigrant would prioritize their Blackness. So you know how African Americans would say, oh, Black writer, Black creator, Black artist, Black lawyer, Black doctor, Black woman in STEM? No. When we come to this country, it's immigrant or nationality, maybe our careers next, and then whatever else comes after that. So immigrant, Jamaican, marketer, whatever else comes after that. The issue that you're having is we don't see ourselves as one of you. And the reason that we don't see ourselves as one of you is not because of Blackness. We just see ourselves as an outsider. We have to work twice as hard to get where you are. We are so focused on our own business. Some of us that come to this country don't even have a legal right to be here. You get me?
So you got to work twice as hard to get to where we at. Somewhere down the line, we didn't get to where we at without working hard, sister. Right? And again, they don't acknowledge, hey, Ms. Right, they don't want to, nobody wants to acknowledge our history. And when we talk about it, they want to blow it off like it's not their history too. And then you want to come here and be very disrespectful. I have been American a long time. We have never, that I have known, not saying that there is not some that who have may not. We have never went anywhere and say, hey, we don't care about what your people been through. Now, it's different. Somebody that, you know, as we see, hey, your experience is our experience. But we have never went to a country and said, hey, we don't care about what happened to y'all. If anything, we help. Because we went through what we went through, we sympathize. But this is what they say about us. This is what they say about us. Now they say, I've heard of a Jamaican, well, she's not Jamaican, but she went to Jamaica. I know somebody from Trinidad. They all say the history is there, right? So if the history is there, how did y'all miss the history? How do y'all dismiss the history and come and disrespect us? I would love to know. I would love to know these things, right? You cannot come here and think you're supposed to win. We can win together, but you can't be above us. Ain't none of your blood, sweat, and tears are here. So you're not working twice as hard to get where we at. God damn it. What you think we've been doing all this time? You think it just came to us? We're still fighting today for everybody to come here and could do what they want to do. And that would be including you, girlfriend, as you can finish telling your story, with including you. Right? And I have plenty of stories. Plenty. I told y'all I have brain cells. I just don't use them all the time. I don't know everything, but I know a little. I know a little of something. A little of something. But I don't know everything. Right? So when I say things, maybe that's because of the little that I know. I don't just make these things up. But I just wanted to clarify that and bring a little receipts here. Let's carry on. So that's two girls right now. Two girls that's right now saying that we don't identify with what y'all been through because y'all want to say y'all black. Don't you supposed to be saying the same thing too? Shouldn't you? When we like Black Power, that would include you. That would include you. People are mad because we are more vocal about our blackness because we had to fight to say that. right? And that will include for you too. But let's carry on.
So while you are fighting your fight, which is that of blackness, we are fighting our fight.
While you fighting your fight, that is a blackness that somehow she thinks she ain't black, right? But let's go.
As immigrants first before we even see the fight of being black. Case on point, back in Jamaica, it wasn't very hard for me to get a corporate job. I have the experience, I'm qualified, I'm all rounded, right? When I started applying to marketing jobs here, I was so timid, and I wasn't timid because I was black. I was timid because all my experience is saying Kingston, Jamaica. My education is saying Kingston.
HoneyBook is a complete client.
Well, I think that's how it would be anywhere. I don't know. Again, I don't know how her. What's up, my brother Che? I don't know how is her problem, right, with her coming to America, right, and her wanting a corporate job, which her country is much smaller. It's much smaller. So of course you would get a job faster. I don't know how that twists into talking about the American black woman, right? What that? No, baby, you in America is 50 freaking states. You are in competition with every woman. Every woman that's here, you are in competition with. I don't know how that trickled down to just the black woman, right? No, it's a lot of them. She is just one example. Thank you. They don't like us. They don't. This is just an example. I remember this is the second girl who said the same thing. Remember, I showed you the first girl. I'll bring her back. I showed you the first girl who said that we mad at her because they don't share like what happened to us. We didn't ask y'all to like be our pillow and hold our backs. But when you do come here, we're not going to stop speaking upon our ancestors because you came here. We never asked you to feel bad. But the problem is, it's your ancestors too. Same thing happened to us, happened to your ancestors. But again, I don't know how you turn this into a black woman thing. You in America with all types of people, all types of races is in America, but you wanted to just stop with us. We as Black Americans, especially Black American women, we have never went to nobody's country and sat up there and talked about anything that means something to them. We have never been that disrespectful, but people think they could be disrespectful to us. When we go places, we want to see your monumental places. We want pictures of your monumental places. We respect that, and we take that oh, I forgot the word. We take what we learned and we bring it back. We take the information. We take the information and we bring it back. We ain't never asked you to, hey, stand for us. No, you standing from us. We don't need you to stand for us. You come here because of what we stood for. Okay? But we'll carry on. This is just a longer interview, but I got more. We can go all day if you like. But let's go.
Entrepreneurial projects is Kingston, Jamaica. When those people get my resume, the first thing that they're gonna see is an immigrant. They're not thinking that this is a black person. We're fighting for our place at the table as
Y'all, do y'all hear the delusion? And I have to stop it. You hear the delusion? Yes. When them folks see you, they think an immigrant, not black. Okay.
To provide for ourselves and our families. I started a business recently and I'm trying to break into some spaces. And I realized that when I'm on the phone, as intelligent as I sound, they're hardly interested because of my accent. I have an American fiance, and when I'm trying to get into those spaces, I hand her the phone and she speaks on the company's behalf. Why is that? Because they're more inclined to listen to her because she's American.
And I hope y'all catch what she just said about her relationship. Now,
Hello.
anybody that know
I caught
anything about Jamaica,
I caught
you
it.
already know. I don't have to say. You already know. So you see why they probably picked her to come? Just saying.
The thing is how angry you guys are, and rightfully so. You guys have every reason to be angry when it comes to your culture and trying to navigate and stamp your name, right? And hats off to you guys for breaking your glass ceilings and doing the best that you guys can do with what you have given the current situation that's in America. Consider this, where we're from. Let me just speak on Jamaica. In Jamaica, racism is not a thing that I've ever experienced. I've experienced classism. I've experienced colorism, but not racism. So the kind of anger that you rightfully have.
So you didn't experience racism. What? So your aunt, and I can't take these people. I don't care who you are, right? It's not like every day we see racism, but your ancestors went through the same thing my ancestors went through, right? The same exact thing. They went from Allen to Allen to Allen, which I have showed y'all yesterday. I showed you this yesterday. I don't know how she didn't get the memo. I don't know how her and the rest of the people on these islands didn't get the memo. It's just that America is bigger, so we have more slaves here. We got the memo, but you would think in a smaller space, because it's a smaller country, you would see more of it than us. I don't know how you rather talk about us, but not talk about what happened to your grandmothers, your great-grandmothers, and your great-grandmothers. But y'all want to, again, disrespect us. But she said they never experienced this. Never, ever, right? Now, I've spoken to some West Indians. They say they have it in the schools. I don't know what class. They must have skipped that class. I've spoken to plenty of people. They talk about it a little bit, but for some reason, for them, a lot of them to say they don't know. Well, did y'all skip the signs? Did y'all skip the class? Did y'all not read the books? Like, what happened that you think it's just a black, especially a female, black female American thing and not a your thing? We carry on. Nothing she says I agree with. Not one thing. Especially when you coming after a black. I can't agree with her on nothing. Not when you coming at me and you want me to understand you while you're disrespecting me while you're here. Listen. Racism is there. We just seen a whole entire video, right? America is bigger, so we have more people. But they got to Jamaica because of racism. So how do you not experience it when you on a whole island because of racism? I would never say we haven't experienced it when I'm on a whole damn island because of racism. You made it there because of racism. And even who? You could say that if you're back home. You could say whatever you want when you back home. But you ain't going to come here with the haterism. and think we supposed to put up with it. No, we ain't gonna do it. Shit, we got classism here too. I'm not understanding that. We got that too. Everybody don't get invited everywhere because you're in America. It's classism here too. So what is her point? We experience classism. We got classism here too. They call some people ghetto, high value, same shit. Everybody can't get into every door. It's classism here too. We got the colorism everywhere. Colorism is everywhere. So I don't see what valid point she made. Right? Well, let's go.
We don't necessarily have that. We don't necessarily have that angle. We don't have that chip on our shoulders the same way how you would have it. We can empathize with the situation, and we are very upset when we see racial injustice. But the kind of anger and drive that you guys have, we don't always share it. Like, we don't necessarily feel it. Even though we're willing to support you guys, we don't necessarily feel it the way how you guys feel it. And rightfully so, because it's
Okay, Emmanuel Acho, the female version. You don't have trauma. Okay.
not in our culture. We don't want to go into the square and march, because at the end of the day, if the police scrape us up off the road while we're out there marching with you guys, the first thing they're gonna do is call ICE. And that's just the truth. And I get why you would feel the way you feel, because you're expecting like all Black people to band together.
See, this is another insult. We never asked you to march with us. We've never asked you to march with us, right? We've never asked anybody to march with us. Matter of fact, how often do we march? How often do we march? I remember marches in the 60s. We didn't ask you to march with us then. But I know for a fact, one march. See, this is where y'all gonna stop playing with me, right? Y'all gonna stop playing with me. You don't want to march because you thinking if you get caught, which is a bunch of bullshit, you just giving an excuse why you don't want to do anything with us. We don't give a fuck, right? But I know one march, you will march, and don't care if they send you back to Jamaica. And which march would that be? If y'all was listening, which march does she care about? She don't care about the Black people. Which march, if you was listening, which march would she be at, and which march does she care about? See, one thing you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna play with me. We ain't gonna do that. Right. I know what you're saying. The LGBABCDE. Did you or did you not say you got a girlfriend, right? You got a girlfriend and your girlfriend is Caucasian. I bet you're going to be at that damn march, right? You came to America for that march. You wasn't worried about them deporting your ass then. When you came way over here for your Caucasian girlfriend, see, you ain't going to play with me, chick. That's one thing you ain't going to do. You ain't going to play with me. You going to be at that march with you'll be fucking wearing all types of rainbow every damn thing, right? Oh, I could be with the rainbow march, but I cannot be with the black folks boss because I don't want them to send me back to Jamaica, right? I want to live a nice, happy life over here with my wife, right? Or my wife. I don't even know why she even made this damn video. I have no idea why her and a couple, not just her, a couple of them make these videos. Like who asks for who asks? That's a whole new word. Who asked you guys to come out and blatantly disrespect us? You thought we was gonna skip that part? Oh, because of my accent. I want corporal jobs. So the people here who built and blood is shed, you mad because you have an accent and you got to work twice as hard, which we worked all the way hard to get them spots, right? And I know you're not talking to people on the telephone, right? Oh, baby, they want them respirations. Oh, yeah, that's going to be coming up soon. They're going to stop playing with me. But I know what march you're going to be at. Because as soon as that Caucasian woman said, come on, baby, let's go. Go put that rainbow on. Her ass be right there. But let's carry on.
Together and try to help to break the glass ceiling, but it's just not our number one priority. We're just trying to survive. At the end of the day, we're trying to survive and we're not trying to get deported. I also find it very offensive when you guys are trying to say, oh, we're trying to be the white man's pets. Like, what do you mean by that? Because African Americans have to code switch if they want to be able to enter into certain spaces. You guys said that, not me. Why do you think it would?
Okay, that part right there, I say this woman and some of her, people don't know what code switching is. Clearly, we'll talk about that.
Different for
they code switch like crazy. But I would just like to say one thing to this lady. Let me just to say one thing to her. I remember in the 80s, right? When a lot of y'all was coming here for the jobs that you claim that you had to work twice as hard for. But for some reason, y'all all ended up being nurses, right? Nurses, CNAs, whatever, working in the hospital field, right? I sort of kind of remember because I was there and I remember being on the picket line, right? When the nurses went on strike, right? My mother's retired nurse, right? Ain't not near none of y'all worried about, y'all didn't worry about getting, going back to whatever island you was from. I remember we was fighting. Remember we was fighting on that picket line. That's why the nurses in New York starting pay, and that was, I don't know what the starting pay for nurses now in New York is, but back then, starting pay, and that's for even an LPN, $60,000, right? See, you come here and you don't know the fights, but you're running your mouth, right? Who benefited? Was it just Americans who benefited? Or was the Caribbean culture benefited? Ain't that how you take your money now when you work and you send it home? Was not the American people right there? At that point, did we have to fight together? Did we have to fight together? See, I don't know about other places, but I know when y'all done came on up in New York, right? We fought a lot of battles for you guys. See, you should have checked. You should have checked before you went and ran your mouth, right? A lot of y'all sit up here. We don't complain. Hey, do you? We don't say nothing when you work here. You become a citizen. You save your money and you send your money back home. You build your houses back home. So when you retire, you have a whole house back home from the fight that we did here. Remember, we them same things you said you're not gonna do. The marches that you ain't gonna do, what you don't know what the hell you talking about. And then guess what y'all do? Y'all go back and live in y'all homes y'all built as you should. But y'all residence is still here. And why would that be? Because you work for your Social Security and all your money that come with it. So y'all got to live there, come back here, check in, so y'all can get all y'all benefits off us fighting. That was at a lot of jobs. How do you think you got them? But I'm majority said the hospital, because that's the majority of the places that a lot of Caribbean people work, in the hospitals and in the nursing homes. Your ass was marching then. So you're trying to say if it benefits us, we'll march. But if it benefits you guys, wait, what is you saying? I know some marches you guys was at. Matter of fact, where is the Labor Day parade at? Where is the Labor Day parade at every single year? Can you tell me, young lady? Can you tell me where the Labor Day parade is at? Now, for some people, now Americans don't even have a parade. We gave y'all a whole entire parade, a whole 3 damn days. A whole 3 days where y'all could come together and enjoy yourselves. Do you know they got to go through community boards? Them things got to get voted on. Guess who voted so you could have it? Guess who voted so you can have it? All of y'all get to come down here. Y'all not complaining. Well, y'all didn't get it out of nowhere, right? Y'all wasn't scared of getting deported then, right? So we just Labor Day supposed to have been for one thing. We turned it into a West Indian Day parade. Streets are blocked off, permits, every goddamn thing. Now, there you go, talking about. See, this is what I don't like with these people. They forget shit. I don't forget nothing. I do forget a lot of stuff. I take that back, but I remember some things. Don't do it. Don't do it. We even gave y'all certain sections, right? That got certain sections. We support your food, everything. We could not do that. I mean, y'all doing good as a motherfucker out here. Y'all doing good. A lot of y'all own houses. You work hard. You own your houses. You take care of your kids. Y'all do the damn thing. But how can that be done if we didn't push? Us Americans, you talk about, pushed it. Y'all didn't come here and just take over. We pushed it. Remember, we couldn't get houses back in the days. It was hard for us American Black folks to get houses. But we pushed it and kicked down doors. So when y'all got here, y'all was able to buy houses. Y'all did not have to go all the way around the world to get a house the way we did. We had to get Caucasian friends to go in there and say the house was for them. We couldn't live on certain blocks. Y'all think y'all just came here and was able to buy a house? And it was just easy like that? Who do you think pushed it? So y'all did not, nobody have to go through what everything that we fought for, everybody benefits. And I'm sick of ungrateful people. Talk about how they different from us and don't care about us. F out of here. Well, let's go. And not all, just the ones who are ungrateful. Let's go.
Us, if we are trying to get ahead, why do you think that we wouldn't want to try to align ourselves with the majority? Because we're in survival mode. My bottom line is everything that we do is not necessarily from a place of race. It's from a place of being an outsider and trying to find our own path on this new journey that we're taking. Those are my 2 cents.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I got to play this again, and I got to stop it at certain points. I'll get on camera and respond to it. Y'all know how I do. So let's start it over. Let's get
Hi,
it.
Jamaican immigrant here. I've been living in the States for almost a year, and I just want to give some context as to why African Americans may be experiencing what they're experiencing when it comes to us immigrants. I'm not here to invalidate that creator's feelings nor anybody's feelings who shares that experience with her. So first things first, the way how African Americans prioritize Blackness isn't necessarily the same way in which an immigrant would prioritize their Blackness. So you know how African Americans would say, oh, Black writer, Black creator, Black artist, Black lawyer, Black doctor, Black woman in STEM? No. When we come to this country, it's immigrant or not. So immigrant, Jamaican, marketer, whatever else comes after that.
Okay. Let's stop right there for a minute. Let me go through what problem I got with that. Okay, so that's not the first time that we've heard that actual immigrant first, nationality, yada yada yada, right?
How do celebrities like Justin Bieber and The Rock generate hundreds of millions of dollars? It's actually not what you think.
Okay, cool. If you're immigrant first, not a problem. And of course, she doesn't represent all of Jamaica. No. She doesn't represent all the Jamaican immigrants. No. Okay. I want to make sure I say that as a preface, right? I want to say it. I mean, do I have to play my disclaimer or something? Because hold on.
In the video, I am speaking about the subject matter. I'm not speaking about all people. So if this doesn't refer to you, I'm not talking about you.
All right. So she said immigrant, though. Black doctor, Black lawyer, Black scientist, Black this, Black that. But when it's time to pass out some money for Black people, here she comes with her hand out too, talking about, I'm Black. Can I get a grant? I'm Black. I can get a scholarship too. I'm Black. I want to sign up for the Juneteenth parade and get some sort of reward money. I'm Black. I want some of that housing for Black people. All of a sudden, when it's time for resources to get passed out to Black people, all of a sudden everybody throw away that immigrant, and all of a sudden now you're Black. See, that's my problem with it, and that's what most Black Americans' problem with it, is that you don't want to be Black until it's time to get involved in resources that could come to Black people. My thing is this: if you want to be immigrant, fine. I'm not against that. Be immigrant 24/7. Don't throw away your immigrant status when it's time to go get some money now. Or we talking about reparations. Hey, we was in slavery too. I mean, so hey, we should maybe get some of that money. Oh, hold on. You an immigrant. You don't have no right to no reparations here. You can go holler at Britain about reparations for Jamaica, and I'm with you. If Britain cut you the check, I'm going to celebrate with you. But not here. But you try to worm your way into reparations commissions, worm your way into a conversation, then you find out, wait a minute, hold on, sister, listen to your accent. No. That's my problem. That's probably some of y'all problem. Stop worrying. If you're an immigrant, stop trying to if you're not Black, you don't identify as Black, you're not Black, right? Fine. Because when CARICOM does something and gives something specifically to y'all, we can't ever get it. We can't get no Caribbean scholarships, nothing, right? Why can't we get it? But you can come in and put your hand out when it's time for black? No, 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 no. If you're immigrant, stay immigrant. If you're gonna be black, stay black. But you gotta choose. You have to choose. Why should I have to choose? Because even the scripture says, I'd rather you be hot or cold, not lukewarm. If you're lukewarm, I'm gonna spew you out. And that's what's happening to a lot of you. You can't come in here lukewarm. You're gonna pick a side. So let's continue this loving. It's a conversation of love. I love this sister. I really do. I care about her. That's why I'm talking about it. All right. Let's go.
What you're having is we don't see ourselves as one of you. And the reason that we don't see ourselves as one of you is not because of blackness. We just see ourselves as an outsider. We have to work twice as hard to get where you are. We are so focused on our own business. Some of us that come to this country don't even have a legal right to be here. You get me? So while you are fighting your fight, which is that of blackness, we are fighting our fight as immigrants first before we even see the fight of being black. Case on point, back in Jamaica, it wasn't very hard for me to get a corporate job. I have the experience, I'm qualified, I'm all-rounded, right? When I started applying to marketing jobs here, I was so timid, and I wasn't timid because I was black. I was timid because all my experience is saying Kingston, Jamaica. My education is saying Kingston, Jamaica. My volunteer experience is Kingston, Jamaica. My entrepreneurial projects is Kingston, Jamaica. When those people get my resume, the first thing that they're gonna see is an immigrant. They're not thinking that this is a black person.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to education. Ma'am, you stepped into the land of the fake free and the home of the so-called brave, okay? And what runs this land, whether you realize it or not, is not your immigrant status, it's your color. Them people, them folks that you're trying to get a job from.
Stop making Amazon sellers rich. I hate to tell you this, but every single time you shop on Amazon, you're making.
They don't care about your accent. They look at you and they see that skin color. So this is why all your experience in Jamaica, it don't even matter to them, because they don't even appreciate the experience in Jamaica that you have. They see that you are a black woman, just a black woman with an accent, but you're a black woman. Your immigrant status not holding you back. Trust me, they're not worried about your immigrant status. They worry about you being a black woman and possibly maybe you more educated over Becky over there. You understand? So the reason why you can't get a job with all that experience, just like a black American who has all this experience on the job or schooling or whatever and can't get a job. Now, when it happens to black Americans, we don't have immigration status, right? We're not immigrants. We don't have accents. So why are we in the same shoes then?
Hello.
Let me think. I know, because they look at us as black. You can call yourself not black all you want. When it comes to them folks, you're black.
I cannot say that enough. And I really wish they would go read their history books, right? Hey, Rico, what's up, boo? I really wish they would go and read their history books instead of coming for us, right? You're in a whole country that has 50 states. 50 states. Why is your problem is you got to work twice as hard as American black woman? No, you got to work twice as hard because you in competition with a lot of people. Yep, we are not your competition. We are not your competition, right? Just like this other girl, right? I'm gonna get back to her, and then I'm gonna get back to the regular schedule program, right? Mm-hmm. Because this is ridiculous. And I like this guy. So I like how he put it, right? I really don't even believe we're still having these damn conversations. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But it is what it is. And remember, this is example. These are just examples. There's plenty more examples, right? There's plenty more. Where that came from. I'm sorry. Y'all think everybody your friend, but I don't know. We're not. Right? And this is Kid Gravity. Credit goes to Kid Gravity. I forgot this the first time. Right? Just another whole different woman. Right? There's a whole different woman. Listen to the disrespect she got to say. Right? I ain't going to play his whole video. We don't need to play his whole video. We heard the dumbness she had to say, right? Here go another one. I could do this. I tell you, I could do this all day. I could do this all day, right? All day. This guy, I like him. I like how he break it down. So he's really good. Go check him out.
A black woman. Them people up there have a word for you, you know. But I don't want to call you that yet. I don't want to call you that yet. But we're going to continue.
Growing up, I still don't. They assume that I share their beliefs or perspectives. They see Black as, you know, who they are and their identity. And if you're not acknowledging their struggle or the struggle of their ancestors or, you know, the struggle of Black people, then I don't know, I guess you're naive or you don't really care about that history.
Okay, my girl. Problem number 2. You diminish somebody's history.
Thank you.
But in this section, you talk about Black American history.
Thank you.
My girl.
Tell it.
You can't be a foreign and a talk about diminishing people's history.
Exactly.
You not see Black American I go Jamaica and see picture of Garvey and Manley and Mother of the Moors, and I say, yo, F that woman, F that man.
Thank you.
Tell Messiah Garvey, yo, Mas Garvey, yo, suck your mother. You never say them to that. Cause I don't know when I go foreign land, you don't really have to like the politics there or walk on in there, so, but you have to respect it. Cause every time Black people got a foreign, something happened to it. And you know that. Zine, y'all come up 7 years here, sir. You know the history of the Black American up here, sir. You can't diminish it. Black American history is the reason why people like you, like from my mother and my father, and all of the people them that share Caribbean and African lineage can thrive up here, sir.
Say that again. That part, and that part, and that part. Say it again. Say that again. You can't go to where somebody else's land and disrespect them. Every time I turn around, we get disrespected. Everywhere we go, we get disrespected. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we don't follow y'all. We don't follow nobody, right? Same way, what's that African artist say? This man had the nerve to say, I forgot his name, but he making big money now. Oh, y'all Americans, Black Americans. I'm so sick of y'all talking about the Black Americans when y'all all following us. Every last one of y'all following us. I don't know how we don't have all the things that we don't have. You guys sure like what we don't have. Y'all love what we don't have. Y'all love it. So I if you feel like that, again, I'm not giving you none of our economy. We ain't giving you none of our resources. We done fought for everything. I told you, y'all can buy a house easily. My forefathers could not. Could not. I even gave y'all a little credit, y'all Jamaicans. I even went to hip hop battle, and it was like the Latinos and Jamaicans. I'm like, oh hell no. Latinos didn't have no influence, but I even gave y'all a little influence in hip hop. I gave y'all a little bit, right? Because down in Brooklyn, we were together, you understand, and we collaborated with each other. You know, y'all did y'all thing, we did our thing, right? But we gave you but no, y'all want to take over. It started there. How would you know that we didn't have big turntables outside? Y'all didn't know what the hell we was doing over here. We didn't know what y'all was doing over there. That's something that we just did. We bought the daggone speakers and stuff outside because we couldn't go nowhere. We always had music outside. So how can you start something we didn't know, right? It started out as putting the radio in the window. Patra, what about Patra? This is before Patra. This is way before Patra. This goes back before Patra. This goes back before Lady Saw. This probably is right around Sister Charmaine time, right? Sister Charmaine. Yeah, I know my roots. I know my roots. Right? Again, we collaborated and stuff. Shaba is the one that put you guys on the map. We even embraced Shaba. Right? Shaba is the one that put Jamaica on the map. Shaba kicked in the doors. And it was music before Shaba, but they didn't kick in the doors. Shaba kicked in the door. Right? They don't even give him much as respect. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. The disrespect is what has something to do with me. A lot of disrespect. Right? I remember even till today, where a lot of Caribbean people work in a hospital, right? The way they treat American people is terrible. I mean, we're going to talk facts. Right? If you're an American person, they come there, they clock in. They don't care about the patients, not all of them, and they leave. They don't treat them loving or nothing because to them, you're not their people. You're not their people. Now, the minute you have an accent, then they key, hey girl. Oh, now they treat you a certain way. Now you're invited to the cookout. Then they talk about you, call you lazy, call Black Americans, all types of things. Yes, they do. Especially the nursing homes. That is their home. You work in their home. Their money goes to your paycheck. How dare you not treat them with respect? Because you don't care. Only thing you want is the job. F the people. Now, somebody that's going on to today. I can show records of it to today. If they have parties, if they invite their little American friend, your little American friend gonna sit in the corner. I got over 50 years experience. Over 50 years experience. Over 50 years experience. I've been a little summer everywhere. They're quick to say we not them. We not like them. We not like them. Oh. We looking for unity. Y'all want to stay separated. I'm like, how do you stay separated from the same people with the same color? We went through the same thing. Our ancestors went through the same thing. The same exact thing. Then we all cousins, some type of way, form, or fashion. We all cousins. But one thing America ain't never gonna do, we're not gonna sit up there and go to nobody's homeland and be disrespectful of what they went through, their people. We would never, well, that's not our struggle. We would never say that. That's not my fight. We would never say that. Not saying that it has never been said. It could have, but show me a video. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just came there to make money. Oh, okay. The same way, y'all thought it was gonna be a better life in London, right? Y'all left your country because y'all wanted to be English. Remember England promised you a better life? Y'all took out the first thing smoking out of London, out of Jamaica, and went to London. And then when your time was up, after y'all done made London your home, you got London culture and stuff like that. Come to find out, y'all wasn't even really real citizens. Y'all had to fight to stay a citizen in London because they were sending you back home to Jamaica. Y'all had to hide, make sure y'all didn't get caught. Because you thought London was better. And then you guys even looked down, the London people, the London Jamaicans started to look down on the Jamaicans. They thought they was a higher class. So they found out they had to take their ass right back. Because that fake ass stuff that they said, hey, come on here so you could build. We don't want to talk about that, though. We don't want to talk about that, right? I could go on for days and days and days and days. Like I said, don't come from my people. Don't come from my ancestors. Do not come from my ancestors. Because now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the South. Right? I travel. I see how I'm treated. I I've been places. I see how I'm treated. Uh-huh. This young man is 100% accurate, and I like him. I like him because he's thinking the way it's supposed to be thought. This is why I like this guy. I'm not gonna play the whole video. I just want you to hear some of the things that he say because he's in a right state of mind. Let's try to get some unity, right? If we can't get no unity, then you stayed over there and we stayed up over here. But let's get some unity, right? Our forefathers helped you get homes here and homes in your country. Stop it.
Because of people like MLK allow Kenyan people putting money and them reputation up for bring them over here so they can't study them local studies. Malcolm X, same thing. Reggae music have roots in American jazz.
Thank you. I didn't want to be the one to tell them, but they did with the Jamaican music because they thought we wasn't gonna know these things, right? Ain't no damn unity. That's off the shelf now. Damn it! I say they should have been speaking that. But even with the reggae music, right? We didn't even complain that you took all of our cover songs. Majority of early Jamaican music is they took covers of our songs, just like the Caucasian man did, and they speeded up the beat. And that's where you get reggae from. Okay? Stop playing with me. They done took all Percy Sledge songs. Majority of their songs is our forefathers' songs. They took the covers of the songs. What was your music before that? I will wait. So, and then it's a difference between reggae music and dancehall music, right? It's a difference. Reggae goes around the world, right? Reggae go around the world. That's right. I ain't start this. They got apologize. Apologize. My grandmama picked cotton. Hello. She picked them cottons. She was mistreated and abused. And my great grandmama. I ain't talking about great. I'm only going back a generation. We got to stop. I'm not just focusing on Jamaica, but we want to love everybody. That's what American people want to do. Exactly. But why? See, it's a lot of tricks here, right? I'll probably just end this and come back with my regular show. Reggae is universal, not because it's universal because of their Black artists. It's universal for all the people who now do sing reggae, but that are not Black artists. I had to tell somebody, hey, that famous song, Red, Red Wine, Stay Close to Me. That's one of the number one reggae songs. That is not by a Black artist. That is a white group. That is a Caucasian group. That is one of the well then girl, you should be on my side too. If your grandmama picked cotton, you should be on my side too. It's off the table. It should be if your grandmama and my grandmama picked cotton, then it should be off the table until they apologize. Now, what they did, I ain't gonna get all into it. I was gonna give you little bits and pieces. You can look it up yourself. Everything I say, you can look up yourself, right? That's number one song, but it's not. It's a Caucasian band. So they took the reggae part, but they had a little trick for dancehall. They didn't let dancehall become universal. I know that, girl. I know that. I'm just saying we got to stick together. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. Now, again, they let reggae music become universal. They did not let dancehall music become universal. I'll wait. They stopped them from traveling. They stopped them from getting their green cards, their working card, they working permits. They couldn't even travel, right? They couldn't even travel. I'm waiting for y'all to give me the answer. They let reggae be universal. They did not let dancehall become universal. I'm waiting for the answer. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Y'all be taking too long. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody see reggae as like that soul, that root music. It's that root, right? But they did not let. I'm waiting for the answer. The answer. The answer. After this, I think I'm gonna leave this alone. I didn't even want to even do this video. Actually, I'm gonna let you up here. I thought I had dropped the link, but I'm gonna let you up here. I'm gonna let you up here, right? And this is where I want to do my other video. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm going to tell it to you when you get up here. So I got to talk to myself. I talk to myself. Now, and this is one of the reasons that I be trying to fight for my Jamaican brothers and sisters. I love
Greetings, Queen.
Huh? Hey, greetings, Queen. Hey, greetings, Queen. You know what I mean, right? I'm drinking water, so I'm not, I don't have all my P's and Q's. I don't have my ginger ale to have my P's and Q's, but I have to drink more water, guys. Okay, that's what doctor said. Drink more water. I'm drinking a little bit of water, so I may sound a little confused because it's not ginger ale. It's regular old water. And this is why I kind of like try to say this is what happens. And they did not let reggae music become national and universal because they know they was going to steal it. They knew they were going to steal it. Remember, the Latinos, remember, you got the Afro Latinos and you got the Caucasian Latinos. So we cannot put the black man face out there because they knew they was going to steal it and turn it into reggaeton. So now the poor Jamaicans is missing out on billions of dollars. Check how much Bad Bunny and the rest of them, check their bank accounts compared to somebody like Beenie Man, who's been in the business over 30 years. Somebody like Buju, who's been in the business over 30 years. Check the difference of their bank accounts. The difference is over hundreds of millions of dollars. Beenie Man may got $6-7 million. As far as the rest of them got 100 million, 150 million. Check out Daddy Yankee's bank account. They try to make you think because they were speaking upon the gay community. But no, they wanted to steal the art form. And that's what they did. That is not, reggaeton is not their music. They made it their music. They made it appear like every time you hear some beats now, you do not think of Jamaica. As soon as you hear them beats, you think of a Daddy Yankee, you think of a Bad Bunny, you think of whoever that's in that community. They done Elvis your ass. And took they have never even given them no props. You know what they say? Well, it's called reggaeton. Reggae's in the beginning. So you ain't never had them people in the video. I tell people, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Exactly.
It's because they already stole. Remember, they already had the other Europeans already stole reggae. So their cousins stole dancehall. So to cut them off, they're going to say, hey, you talk about now. Every last one of them talked about it, right? See, somebody like Shaggy, he gets over because he's in Brooklyn. He was born in Brooklyn, right? So they let him. He didn't have to fight for all of that. Shaggy's been fighting a lot. You better support Shaggy.
Yeah, right.
Now, I love the fact that Shaggy's bringing, even when he did songs with Cass and all of them, it's good for them to come. I love to see us all come together, actually.
Yes.
When we come together, it's a beautiful thing. But they put it in people's heads that the country that you're living in, they made you stuck to that country. You forgot about your other cousins. You forgot about your cousin. So now they're trying to steal hip hop, right? They done took reggaeton. Now they think they're coming to take hip hop. Now I done argue with somebody. He gonna throw me some damn videos. Like I don't know who the hell he think he talking to. Because we ain't got to argue about that situation. Show me your history and you can see hip hop in it. I can show you my history and you can see hip hop all in it. Show me your history where I can see hip hop in your history. So obviously, if you was influenced by us, you joined us. It wasn't no 50-50 my ass. Ain't no influence, ain't no nothing. Y'all make it seem like we don't have memories.
Right. Where like we ain't lived it.
They sat there and made it seem like, oh, cause they got songs about gay people. Oh, they've been having dancehall late 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this shit is bumping, right? They already took the first art form, which they stole from us, right? They stole from the American blacks, right? They took from the American blacks. But we said, they put Bob Marley out there as the face. It's messed up that they put him all over, right? They made him universal. But like I said, I'm gonna get all into this. Y'all gonna have to do your own research. But that was fucked up, right? But reggae, but dancehall had a different gutter, had a gutter to it, right? It had to make you want to move your body, make you want to drop down and twerk and do wine and all that other stuff. I remember the first
Bust a wine day. Bust a wine.
I remember when they squeezed in the first song, but people did not take heed to it. But I sure did. But I took heed to it, but I did not pay it any mind. I did not know they were going to rob the fucking people. Remember the first song they stuck in there?
From what group?
Ain't no group, was an artist. When dancehall came out, they stuck in the Spanish artist. Remember the first song?
That.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Not that one.
No, ma'am.
Or If I Was a Rich Girl.
No, ma'am.
This
is way back before then.
Before then.
Way back before then. Right? I just
Sure.
can't remember his. I remember the song. I can't remember the name. But even who?
I can't remember, and I probably remember the song, but I don't remember the artist, so I don't know.
It would be different because our culture in New York would be different from y'all culture in California.
True. I follow a lot of. I was heavily influenced by New York.
Right, but I'm saying living in it, right?
Right, it's totally
and
different.
being that it's the melting pot, like certain things that y'all would say we ain't gonna get, right? We could read about it, we could read about it, we could hear about it, but it's different. We wasn't there though, right? So that I'm not saying that like it's anything special, but it's not. But that was the melting pot, right? They all came to New York and they settled down in Brooklyn for some reason, right? That's their spot. The bush, Flatbush, right? They loved them some Flatbush. So, anywho, I was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, who knew? Who knew that was the test to see if people was going to respond? Then he came out with the second song. And then you didn't hear any more, right? You didn't hear no more, right? So they used Paul Buju, right? They used Paul Buju.
Sure did.
They used his ass, but he knew what he was getting himself into because, all they do.
Yeah.
Members, they all have to still take that little OATH. I know I'm spelling it wrong, but it doesn't matter. Right? So he knew that was just straighten the rest of them out. But that had nothing to do with why it didn't go universal. It didn't go universal because they didn't want you to hear that sound and to equate a black man with it. There's no reason Buju should not have more money and Beanie shouldn't have like more money and the rest should not have more money than they have. It should not be a thing that the whole Spanish culture, all them islands is rocking dancehall. And they don't even give them a credit, don't put them on a song, nothing. They done got Elvis too.
Yep.
You know how much money that could have brought to their island, to their home? They didn't even see it coming.
No.
When we
sideswiped them.
Shit, I don't even know if you want to say sideswipe, but we'll call it sideswipe because we've been through the same thing too, right? With our rock and roll and all that, everything. Everything. I don't know what to call it. But again, they didn't see it coming because they put that guy put out them 2 songs. And now they're figuring, yeah, we part of the history because this guy. Oh, no. No.
The cultural appropriation.
I remember when they started with the rhythms, okay? And it'd be one long rhythm and 10 different songs, right? But you'd be rocking One long rhythm and like 50 different songs. But again, that's how they
And
did
then you
it.
couldn't even fast forward because it's just one long rhythm. So it wasn't like it was song 2, song 3. It's like one long thing.
No, some you had to fast forward it, right? I think my favorite rhythm, I don't know. I got two favorites. Pepper Seed would be one of my favorite rhythms. I just love it, but not all of them. But either who, that's how they did it because, you know, that's how I was able to put more people on, right? So we didn't have it to whereas we can keep changing the beats and all. They worked with what they had. Same thing we did. We worked with what we had, right? So they didn't have the producers, so they found a good rhythm. Okay, now you sing a song to this rhythm, you sing a song to that rhythm, and even like a Mario Belly, and come on, get my Mario Belly his goddamn money, get pensions his goddamn money, give Yellow Man his damn money,
right?
They took them all out, made sure you couldn't even travel around the world. So when now they go around, as soon as people hear that beat, you will not be looking for a black man. Other people around the world, they let them get in a little bit and went around the world until they got together of the reggaeton people who they wanted. So I'm not gonna say they never went around the world. They did, but that was just to you get used to the sound to make it seem like we was copying their shit, right? Because the next wave were not them, but it ain't even about that. It's about the bank accounts, right? It's about the bank accounts. You took them people music and they fucking money. That's why I don't play these games when you come for me. When we've been fighting for y'all asses a long time.
Right.
The point of me even talking about it now, saying that's effed up. That go to show you we cared about what happened to y'all. For you to say, I ain't got nothing to do with that. We don't have to. Okay. So how about I play reggaeton all day then? Would that make you feel better? And say this music is better? Because I don't share what y'all go through. That hey, that what y'all they stole y'all. That's on y'all. They wouldn't like if they would have came here and we plays reggaeton. That was the first thing they would say. That's our music. Now, what if we come back and say the same shit you just said to us?
Right.
Would you like that? And you cannot make it seem like American blacks was not rocking your shit. If we would have known you would have said talk like that, we could have not rocked your shit.
Yeah, that's very true.
Even in the damn movies. Do you know how much money y'all missing? Even in the damn movies. Hey, when you hear the Miami scene, when you hear that beat come on, you don't think of not now. No Jamaican.
No.
Who get the residuals? Who get the fucking money? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. But you got the nerve to come here. And then if you come here, see, my problem is not the fact that you just come here and disrespect us. That's how you was thinking back home. Like when I get there, I ain't fucking with them. It's gonna be all about me. That was your mind. That was your thought pattern before you got here. That was your thought pattern at home. That's why when you came here, you already knew what you wasn't going to do. But we've never did that to y'all. We blast your shit. We know it is. There's no way we didn't support you. I just named a lot of your people, and I can name a lot more of your artists. I can name a lot more of y'all shit. Then to come here and say that to us, like what? We didn't never ask you to march with us.
Right. The
real marches, I wouldn't have had nothing to do with anyway. You wasn't here.
I was dumbfounded when you said she came out here and marched with her girlfriend because her girlfriend is part of the LGBT community. I was like, she did what? And she's talking about that? Like, oh no. Because she couldn't even do that in Jamaica.
Hello. That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, okay, we got it, girlfriend. You want the benefits. People want the benefits. But we here, we sort of kind of, even though we the most disrespected women ever, we kind of fight for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? We always kind of, that's not, we quick to say, that's not right. We the quickest one to give a hug. We the quickest one, you're hungry, you need some food. We the quickest one to say that. Well, everybody turn around, we disrespected. We go to certain places in Africa, disrespected. Everywhere we go, America. So you know what? How about we gonna separate from y'all asses too until y'all learn how to act right. I know they train y'all not to like us. We get all that. But if you read your own history, you would say these people lying the same way we did. Our ancestors was right. Now they could say, oh yeah, they did drop us a different place. So if you know these things, where's the disrespect coming from? We cousins. But if you want to think you're better, go knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. But I do know one thing, Black America is waking up, especially Black women. We are waking up to a lot of shit, and y'all gonna miss us. Y'all gonna miss us.
Yeah.
Because we ain't never involved. We have never involved another race in our crisis. Just so happened that Caucasian people decided, because hey, they the ones doing it, they decided, and then there's money to be made, they decided to help fight the cause, but we didn't ask them neither. We've never asked the race to help us with our cause, help us be free, help them stop lynching us. We've never did that. Oh, they act spoiled. They act lazy. Well, you sure benefiting off every lazy goddamn thing we have done.
Correct.
Oh, they spoil. Like, oh, they spoil. And they uppity. We deserve it. You know how long it took for the Black men to walk with their head up? So why would we put our head down now? We were hung for walking with our head up.
Right.
Got to the point to when I remember when the younger kids, you know, you will walk with your head down, but we didn't know the meaning of put your head up. And they used to make us walk with our head up.
Yes.
And sometimes they didn't even explain. Keep your head up, walk straight when you're walking. Well, that's what they told us. Yeah, I mean, we understood it later, but they didn't have time to break it down to us. But they made sure if you just was looking on the ground, looking for a penny or something, hold your head up.
Yeah,
it was a privilege just to hold your head up without being sent to jail and everything else. So we're not doing it because we're better. We say you need to do it too. Hold your head up. And like I said, girl, there's more videos too with them, what they saying, with the things that they say. And I'm like, wow. All I can say is wow. Then living here.
Yeah, it's
how they treat the Americans. I'm like, wow. No, it's not. I've seen it all my life. I told you, my mother was a nurse. I told you when they did the strike. We started the strike. They got the benefits. They walked the picket line too after we started the picket line, right? But a lot of them wanted to cross the picket line because they wanted their money. Then they ran into problems when they wanted to cross the picket line. Look it up. The 1980 the late 1980s. Look it up in New York when it was a strike. I ain't lying. I did not say you can look it up.
That's why somebody said in the comments that you need to do like a documentary on New York, because you are a literal walking history book.
Girl, I only can remember as I'm remembering it, right?
No, and the same with me. That's why, like, the other day I was driving and I just started recording on my phone, talking about what I need to talk about so I can get it out on my other page, because that's the only way I can remember it, is to talk about it as in the present and get it out like that. Otherwise, trying to put it pen to paper, child, be totally lost. Writer's block all the way.
No, but besides that, I am a history, especially when it comes down to, remember, our people started from the South, so I'm a history buff there too.
Yeah,
I'm a history buff there too, right? So unless it's like a conversation or something come to me, I will remember it. But I'm only bringing up the New York part because they the one starting the bullshit with the 50-50 hip hop. I wouldn't. That's when, of course, I got to say something now, right? I have to say something then now. Like, no, the fuck, it was not. Absolutely not. But again, I want to talk about the portent of women in the slavery, right? Because I'm still celebrating Juneteenth, because they had a lot of Juneteenth events and nothing was talked about. Nothing. And I'm gonna start. Hopefully I can find that video. I don't know where the heck is that, but I'm gonna show you what a correct ceremony is for Juneteenth, and then all the other fake ass shit, right? Because see, when you live now, you probably will have the same experience when you live in a community where it's a melting pot of everybody. So black folks tend to get scared too, because you might offend somebody. So when they do events, they want to make it like a peace day or no, the fuck is not.
Right. It's like more like a human day, right?
Bullshit.
That's
but yeah,
experience.
Exactly.
Right.
If we're gonna have the holiday, then do it the right way. But they can't, because you're accepting money from the political leaders that's giving you money for the event, right? So it's like a double-edged sword, right? Sometimes you just gotta just do stuff on your own. That's why these kids don't really have the proper feelings for what we have a feeling for, because they make these holidays so beautiful when it's not. It's fucking not at all. But I'm gonna come back, because I was just planning on showing you, because before you was like when you was like they got it out there, and I kept telling you they must have skipped that class.
I'm dumbfounded, but I see what you're talking about, though, definitely.
Right, and it's more. I'm only just did them too. It's a lot more. That's what I said. But you're not the first person who said that. And I'm not just talking about Jamaica. I'm talking about in different Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they must have checked the history. And they were like, so some people like, well, they have it there. I'm like, they must have skipped all them classes.
They must not come outside, because I'm telling you, like, the last time I was there, I was walking past this house, and you know how in Django, if you ever saw Django, and they put, I think it was Kerry Washington that was in the ground in the, but it was outside in the yard. Literally, they have a big house, plantation style house, and that thing is in the ground just like that. But there are literal plantations all over everywhere. You can't miss it.
Maybe they don't understand what it is.
It says it on sugar. It says it on there. They're literal, like, when I go to Jamaica, God willing.
I know what you're talking about, But
'Cause-
somewhere down the line, they don't know. For them to say the things that they say, somewhere down the line, they missed it.
Well, I know this. When I go back, God willing, in December, I'm going to make it a point to do some type of series on that. And then I'll post it on my stuff, and then you can also show it so that when we having these type of discussions, you can be like, see, here are this landmark, that landmark. So I don't know what these people
I could do that as of tomorrow. I got no more Jamaicans around me. I could
Right.
happen to talk about what I could happen to talk about that too.
That's
but for somewhere
crazy.
down the line, but see,
There's a disconnect.
with them and their history. But again, that could also be said for the kids here. But these are adults though. A lot of them they hear about Martin Luther King, but nobody's never sat back and said, well, hey, I think I drove my people into a burning building. So certain things they may have missed because they're gonna tell you the part they want to tell you. So if they don't decide to do further research, they're not going to know. Same way in America, a lot of them, they don't know because they only tell you the parts that they want to tell you. They don't want to do the research.
Right.
You could say a lot of people out here too in America, these kids like, what? Some of the, not even just kids, they're like, what? They know the name, but they don't really understand. There's plantation houses that's out here too. They probably walk right on by them. They ain't never bothered to go in, and that's in America.
Right.
They
They
ain't never
hide
look in
something
there.
hide in plain sight.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. So it's not like it's just them. That's here too in a lot of other places. It's black museums everywhere. They ain't been in them. They pass it. It's there, right? That's even out by me. People don't know that water is where a lot of people they literally chose water or spin a slip and they jumped in that water. A lot of people go to that beach every goddamn day. They don't know how many dead bodies is up in there.
Right, right.
So we can't say because it's there they should know. No, like a lot of them don't know. They need to learn the history.
What beach is this?
I'll tell you, it's just a couple of beaches. Tell you later.
Okay.
But the thing is too, even if they don't know, it doesn't give you the right to disrespect. Come to somebody's land and disrespect their struggle.
Right, right. Because I'm gonna tell you what, they damn sure don't stand for that out there in Jamaica. So they should know better than to ever do anything like that. But I'm gonna say this: one thing that I've always had a problem with is going to that country and then being very prideful in the way that they treat me. And I don't give a F because I have made up in my mind that's my home because that's where I feel safe and comfortable and I have planted my roots. So I don't care if you don't want me here or not. That has been applied to my life anyway as a Black American, a Black woman, a Black this, Black that. Period.
I don't go visit the place where my family is at. I stay my ass right on up here.
But it definitely, sometimes I have to remind myself, like, for one, this is the way they are with each other. This and that when I'm conducting business out there, So I try not to let it get
And
under
I would conduct no piece of business. You will not get none of my resources. Same way they said, come on back to Ghana. No, you will not. You will not get none of my resources. So you know how to treat me as a person, you get none of my resources. I don't care, pick a country, pick a land.
Right.
You can't have none. I don't tolerate the disrespect because we don't do it to you. So I'm not going to have you not like me, but give you my resources.
Right.
That I worked hard for here. I'm busting my ass here. So I'm taking it from here and putting resources there.
Right.
So don't like me all the way. How my man say it? Then don't like me all the way. Don't like me if I'm buying something. I want to do business. No. This is why us, especially as Black women, this is why people think it's okay to talk about us. And like even her whole thing is, what a Black woman and we got to work twice as hard as her. Come on, what American Blacks? I mean, what the fuck? Everywhere you go is American Black. We're disrespected every freaking where.
Everywhere
We're going to have to take a stand. We're going to have to take certain resources and put them shits here.
Right.
That's what a lot of these young girls is doing now. They doing the damn thing. And as usual, y'all gonna join us. Why join you? Y'all gonna do it what y'all been doing. Joining us. Following us. I just feel bad that
yeah, because definitely everything is Americanized out there. When one thing that irritates me when I'm there is so much American music being played. I didn't come to Jamaica to hear American music.
Tell me about it. When I go to countries, I'm like, what the fuck? I did not come. And then you even got the other Jamaican lady. Us American Blacks can't even come to her hotel. She does everything in the damn book. I'm like, yeah.
What? Is her hotel in Jamaica?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, y'all people don't understand economics. Remember, they're not going to take you and accept you as broke because they broke too.
Right. So they got to use things.
Right. We can't go nowhere dead broke and start from nothing and then have a house. And they're not letting outsiders do that. We got to come there with something.
Mm-hmm.
So
they want your American money, though. I'm gonna tell you that.
And I ain't got nothing for you. Tell your people stop being disrespectful.
We'll get an attitude if you don't have
it. Mm-hmm. Tell them stop being disrespectful. Until they learn we cousins.
Listen, I don't have very many people that I deal with. I have one person. Bless her heart. Grace, if you listening, I told her about you, so she be listening. Grace, if you listening, I love you. Kiss Michaela. But she's the only person that I rock with out there. You know, like she's the only true person that has always showed me love and given it to me straight. And she's, trained me how to be out there and train me what to do and instruct me in certain things. And we have been kicking it for days. It's been since what?
Until the rest of her people get with the program, they will not be getting our resources.
Grace, tell the people that Sugar Love said, get them Ross together or them not gonna have no money there. All right? See you soon. Yeah, but
we still cousins.
I
say what I say out of love. Because like I said, there's no way I know all my Trini people, know my Jamaican people. I know all my Caribbean people, right? So this is out of love. This is not out of separatism. This is out of love. Because baby, Jamaican party y'all to death. Right, and I go way back, right? I go way back. That's how far back we go, right? So this is out of love, but I noticed, like even like over with the jewelry on and all whatever, and they look at you. What the fuck you looking at me for? They said for God. I'm like, why y'all looking at us like we don't want nothing, no parts of none of you, man, nothing.
Right.
I'm happy for you. Shit, what the fuck?
They don't know what to make of me when I go. It'd be so funny, but I be cracking up. I remember they used to call me English. And then my friend took my braids out. Then it was calling me Jill Scott. Because my hair was all wild. That was when Jill Scott first came out. So remember, she was just rocking her.
Every time I go down there, they call me every dime, anywhere I go, every Yankee in the book. And I'm like, bye. Bye. Goodbye. Right? I don't tolerate that because my resources are going there. They said a fool and their money shall part. I will not be their fool. Now, give me some of your money. How about that? Up your money. You don't see that's even when we have our stores
Right.
in America.
Right. Right.
Nobody comes to Black American stores, but Black Americans go to everybody's stores.
There's one
lot of their restaurants, huh?
There's one guy that I know. He owns like a business center, and he flies out here and he purchases stuff from downtown, and then he brings the stuff back to America. I mean, back to Jamaica. That's the only person I do know.
But he's making profit off it.
Right,
I'm
right.
about not making profit. A lot of out, and if we got a soul food restaurant, they are not walking up in there, and as a majority. But if we want some Jamaican food, we will support it.
Yes.
You see, a lot of Americans, we support the Jamaican restaurants, the Spanish restaurants, the Italian restaurant. We support everything. Nobody does not support us economically. We have to. We have to stop it. They don't go into none of our stores. But we sure enough, they wouldn't have a business if a lot of us did not go into their stores.
That's true. Because we sure support the hell out of them.
Now, once we stop doing these things for people, they will learn how to respect the Black American. And it's strategically done. I can see they didn't like the food and they only preferred this. I'm like, okay. But not if you're making macaroni pie. Y'all want to call it pie. We call it just plain on macaroni and cheese, even it doesn't even taste like the Southern macaroni and cheese. But y'all trying, y'all getting there though, right? But you sit there and take the little things from the Southerners and then you add it to your menu. Like I said, we ain't gonna play these games. But at least we big enough to say, hey, I like the food.
Even like the rice and
I'm gonna
peas,
buy it.
That's red beans and rice to us. That's not rice and peas. When
Kidney
I found out
beans,
what rice and peas, I was
kidney beans, baby, kidney beans.
Baby,
They
red
call
beans.
it red beans. It's kidney beans.
Mhm.
Right? But the thing is, at least we can say, hey, I like this. I'm gonna go eat it. They're gonna say, I like it, but I'm not gonna support it. See, that's a difference. Because all our money got to stay in-house. Homeboy said it out of his own mouth. This man right here. Him I respect.
And he's Jamaican.
Yeah. He's a cousin. That's cousin. But guys, I'm gonna end this because it's too long, and I'm gonna get back to the video, back to our Juneteenth video. I just want to bring a little receipts. I tell you, I could have did this all day. I wanted you. I could have. I got had more disrespectful stuff, but I said I was gonna stop it there. Right. I just wanted to bring a little receipts, right, to show you that whatever they have, the thing they have in Jamaica, they skipping that. They skipping the plantation. They didn't read it. I don't even think they going into the building. Right. Same thing. The girl said, well, yeah, back in Tobago, they have it, the whole class. I said, well, then maybe everybody skipped the class, okay?
Right.
Maybe they skipping the class. I don't know. I don't make this shit up. Because if they know these things, and they wouldn't say the things that they say. So if you say it's there, so why are they saying what they're saying? If they know the history, then what? Like, hello? Is it purposely to get at us? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I have no idea.
Me neither, girl. But that's gonna stop. That is
And
gonna
then,
stop.
okay, I'm gonna take it even as far as it's even in the airport on the walls. Some of the walls. Okay, let's get off of it because it's just still blowing my mind, and I think it's just the ignorance of it all. And like you said, it's probably another agenda just to get at us because for why you saying this? For why?
Why does a lot of y'all come here and say that? That's the problem. I can see if it's some. It's a majority of y'all say the same thing. Majority of y'all stick in the same clique and say the same bullshit. It's not like it's one or two. It's a majority of y'all. It's a couple. I wouldn't be saying nothing. But Years and years and years and years and years and years of hearing the same fucking bullshit is enough.
Right. And that's my thing.
Over 40 something years. Over 40 something years hearing the same fucking bull. I am tired of that. I'm tired of that shit too. I don't even want to hear it. It's enough. Enough. Then there's the Yankee this, and then the Yankee that. The Yankee, yeah. I'm sick of that shit too. Emma, so many times you gonna call me Yankee, damn it.
You're right.
Go talk about people who stole your shit.
And still stealing it.
Go talk about the people who make, that's $1 billion business, reggaeton. Go get your billions from them.
That's their reparations.
Stop playing with me. And all we do is open arms. I'm sorry to all my family, my real blood family members. Y'all know I love you too. My real blood family members. That was it. I love you too. I talk the same shit around family members. The same crap. I'm gonna be me regardless.
Exactly. Same.
And I go back to visit my people. I'm like, and gladly goodbye. I talk the same exact crap.
Mm-hmm.
Then they gonna get mad because my damn cousins and them work all hard day, night, like 10 hours and shit. And these niggas want to stay out. And then they come home. And as soon as they come home, they rushing to cook everything for fresh. And I'll be like, shit. And they're like, hey, Yankee. I said, let me shut up because I'm outnumbered here, right?
Right.
And Lord knows I'll go off. And I ain't trying to get arrested in the foreign country. No.
Child,
It's a lot.
I'm telling you.
It's a lot of other foul shit. It's a lot of other foul shit. Believe me when I tell you, you have no idea. It's a lot of other foul shit, especially when you are West Indian.
Yeah.
They do a lot of foul shit to the American family. But they want you to send a goddamn barrel though, right? Okay.
Send a barrel, baby.
Not Thai. Not Thai. Now I do got some favorite cousins and stuff, but they nice. But I don't care about my damn. Cause you sit down at least. That's what I said. Cause you sit down at least, nigga. You came home and sit down. Here come the table, the plate, the damn. Damn, she tired. That's what we should help out there. Cause I'm outnumbered here. Anyway, I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna come right back on. So we're gonna finish with our Juneteenth. We're gonna finish with our Juneteenth. But like I said, I just hope that, like I said, this is out of love. And I hope us and our cousins, our Caribbean states could learn that, yo, they did this to all of us. That's the purpose of showing the videos, to show you that it happened. Remember the video I showed yesterday and before. If you notice, they are in different islands too. They did it to all of us.
Mm-hmm. We are one. We have the same shared experience.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, let's go.
I wanna thank you all tonight for joining me under these lights. Could have been anywhere at all, but here you are answering the call. You know this show's got sugar sweet, every tune a magic beat. Together we create the glow in the heart of Sugar Love Show. Oh, thank you for the love. Oh, shining from above. Together we rise and grow in the Sugar Love Show.